Okay, you might actually hear the birds cutting up as we get started. Okay, here we go. June 2023. These are, yeah, see, it's gonna come through. They cutting up. But Cabrini tree over there is a big, massive mess. Doggone that flew right in my eye. Joshere, she's doing a little bit better. I put her in a space where she can catch water from these in the event that I neglect her. Yeah, that's a grackle. I know a grackle when I hear one. Sound like a doggone duck. I put Jolly and Hazel down there for them to catch some excess water as well. This is Jolly. This is Brandy. She almost tripped me up. I gotta remember that she's there. Actually, I gotta move her. Might as well go ahead and do that now. My Tom Thumb peas. So glad to have them. I'm very thankful because these were my last seeds ever. I had about 15 seeds. And so they all gave me plants. So I'm probably gonna get, I think I'll get 40 seeds here, 40 seeds there. Seems like I should get a lot more. Seems like I should get like 10 seeds per plant at least. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 at least. Some of these only gave me like 2 pods. Anyway, there's another set behind it. I think if I did all this with 15 seeds, well, this is going to at least triple that, right? At the bottom line. So I should be okay for another set of peas. These I had subsequent planted. You can see that they're much greener and fresher, and they're just starting to flower. This is Rose. She is recovering. I haven't decided if I want to put onions or carrots around her. I don't like the bush that carrots create, which is why the carrots in the brick bed, I put some around this arch, like around here to around here, and around here and around here, and I leave this opening so that I could lean in and harvest because I don't want to lean in against any carrot plants. I do carrot greens give me the heebie-jeebies, and even though I don't see a lot of pests in them, they just make me feel like they attract a lot of pests that we might not even know or see. And I guess that's where my little maybe OCD kicks in regarding that. I don't know. But this is Jolly. She is very happy, and ain't no telling what she'll do if I put her in a big old pot right now and let her do her thing. Again, Rose is recovering. That Mister tried to murder. He tried to murder her. She came back. She came back. Hazel's babies are all doing it. Have a little hazel orchard here. They are starting to sprout their side branches. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do me. Don't do me. Venus baby, a couple Venus babies. This one didn't make it. Look how these onions are doing. Ooh, they're happy, huh? The beans are as well. I told you I was going to let these get thirsty for a day, and it did pay off. You can't baby your plants. Same here. Same here. Look at the brinjal. She's so happy. Round zucchini. That flower should open soon. Opening soon to a pollinator near you. 8 kahunas and 4 red onions. Because the onion powder making is not necessarily for me, but I don't know, maybe I'll try it this season. Maybe I'll use that mesh cloth and dry and even sun dry them. Maybe I'll try onion powder this year. I don't really be down with that though. I like how the little chives add color, they give you a flavor, but they don't freeze well. They freeze really rubbery, so I wouldn't know what else to do with them. Candy. I feel like she has way too many branches, but I'm also not sure which ones to cut because I want fruit that will come off of whichever ones. I'm trying to learn the weight of her when she's dry or not, but I think she does better with drought is my experience, so I'm gonna let her do that. And I feel the same way with a few of these, like when I let them get thirsty, it seems they did a little bit of showing out. This one came out weird, so I don't know. That could be a good thing. You know, sometimes people have children that seem kind of, I don't know what's going on with this Jimmy Nardello. We saw this thing peeking up like 3 times. Oh, okay, I see it. I was gonna say, like, what's good? So yeah, I'm not gonna water any of those anymore. Ones that are up an inch, I might give them a little drizzle of something. This moringa doesn't need anything except for to untangle itself, to unentangle yourself. Anti-jada yourself, girl. Get together. This is an okra that's making a comeback. You see it, you see it. Oh yeah, she was through. She was through. She was like, fuck you and everything you stand for. Bitch, I'm giving you nothing. I give you shit. But I think she was really just holding a grudge because I brought her out too early. I brought her out to withstand a lot of 50-degree days, and I deserved that shade. My bad, girl. My bad. Brandy. I think she's interesting because she does not look like any tomato plant I have ever seen. Look how big and voluptuous these leaves are. Like where? Where have you seen a tomato plant with leaves, voluptuous leaves like that? So we're going to see what she going to do. This is my only Brandy plant. I do have some more little ones in case this one didn't make it. But I feel like I'm not sure that these are her. But this one, I'm pretty sure is her because she don't look nothing like a no tomato I ever seen. This is a Sesh tour, y'all. And I don't have time for this, but if I can use a cop out that this is my mental therapy, I have all the time in the world for it. In it. In it. In it, y'all. Listen to the birds. Isn't it pretty? It's all in your perspective. A minute ago, that sounded attacking. Now it sound all pretty. Okay, so yeah, this is the salad bed. There aren't many big leaves because I harvested the fuck out of it. Not sorry, it was delicious. Another one gonna be delicious tonight. And hopefully further on more. Therefore, unto, and so forth. Now in the backs of there, I want to put a couple of those sweet cherry. And then maybe in the middle I can put the Aconcagua. But that thing is so voluptuous, I'm concerned that it'll take over some roots that I might rather use for lettuce in this bed. Anyway, like I said, my salad bed, mostly heat tolerant Paris Island and Burgundy Delight and Viroflay spinach. And all of these are heat tolerant versions of lettuce that normally takes a dive when heat happens. Now in the back I have another variety that hates heat, and that one has no exceptions. That's bok choy, pak choy. We call it Tupac over here. If you like it and grow it, you know that it loves cool to cold weather. But I'm going to grow it in this bed with these other supposedly heat tolerant variations, and just because I'm curious to see what it'll do. And I wonder if plants can adapt like if they're sharing soil with a variety of something that responds to different weather, I wonder if one variety of a plant can adapt to that. Like, you know how okra likes heat and drought? I wonder if you can plant it with something that loves wet feet. I wonder if in any cases one would adapt to the other, even if it's uncommon cases. I wonder if there are cases where one adapts to the other in terms of care. You ever think about that? I didn't either. That's why I'm thinking about it now. That's why we're thinking about it together. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Look at this lettuce. Actually, this lettuce is beautiful too. These were previously dry and shit. You know, the age of your seeds, the freshness of your seeds has an impact. It really does. So even if you, like me, I end up canceling out my own point, right? Okay, y'all know about me. I can't throw away seeds. Let's get back here and chill. Sit down. So I can't throw away seeds, right? Everybody knows. Oh, okay. I forgot what I was going to say for a minute. So everybody knows I can't throw away seeds, right? But at the same time, I realize the value of fresh seeds and collecting them so that you're not cornered to purchase and use big box or mainstream bioproducts. So I strongly recommend that when you collect your seeds, keep keep them, even if you have a bag with bags in it. Like you have your butter crunch seeds from '04, and then like you have a whole bag of butter crunch seeds, and in that bag you have bags of butter crunch seeds 2004, butter crunch seeds 2005, butter crunch seeds 2006. Now, because I'm a maxi minimalist, in my mind, I always want to use up the old first so that in my mind, again, in my mind, I always have the freshest of the fresh. But if you think of it, if you think about it, if you're always using the old so that you can save the new, by the time you get to the new, it's old as well. That's that. That's a pseudo. That's a pseudo mechanism. That's a pseudo process, right? That doesn't make you wealthy and have the freshest, healthiest food if you're not actively using and you're actively using the other seeds, right? And especially if you don't have much area to grow on, like some of us, it's like, what the point, right? But there is a point. And think about it. You know what it is. You know what that point is. Don't squander don't squander the healing that you were given by goddesses, ancestral human right. Don't do it. Don't willfully give up your right to true healing, is all I'm saying, which you have inherited by right, by nature's right. So, yeah, another sermon to myself, basically, because when I do my garden, I need to plant the previous year's seeds, just because of the results of the produce. It's just so beautiful and rich. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, they're over there tearing Cabrini tree up. Yeah, they're getting berries from over there. Oh yeah, so that was my recommendation. You deserve it. Grow the freshest of the fresh from your own stock so that it comes out this rich and supple. Look at that. Look at that. Even the spinach, even though it's done, it's a wrap on the spinach, but still, how supple. And you know, spinach stays sweet to the end. which is why we can't ever have nice things like spinach. But I do have more coming up, more growing up. I have 2 here. You can see them all now. See them all very well. I need to put some soil on the other base part of that soil. That root, I mean. It is aggravating me that my other lettuce is not coming up. So I think I'm going to plant some of my other new lettuce. This must be how guys feel about our booties. Is that what it is? Y'all remember when it's about 2 of y'all out there. Y'all remember when me and Foxy named those collards I was growing? We named them. I don't even remember the original name of them. We called them velvet booty collards for the whole next 3 seasons. They were velvet booty. They were supple just like this. Can't keep your hands off of them. So, and what was crazy is that she noticed it before, without. I didn't say nothing about the actual texture of the actual leaf. She just immediately noticed. And I didn't say nothing because I figured ain't nobody gonna know from through the camera, but shit, that bitch knew. Which I also think is beautiful because it goes to show you how tuned in she really was with the plants and even my plants from through a doggone camera lens. Virtuality is as amazing as it is treacherous. Anyway, here's a blooming kahuna string bean. Sweet red cherry. A couple of my garden family have those. Kahuna, still not germinated. I'm gonna have to germinate it in a cup again. String beans. I know that was a squirrel, because that's what they do. That's their MO, honey. Hey, let's just go dig up some shit we don't want. And that's another good reason to mulch your narrow planters. First, it holds moisture, and you know you can't be out you can't water these doggone things every day. You just can't get to them every day. It ain't gonna happen. So it's a good way to keep them a little moist a lot longer. They're not gonna keep them moist the whole season, but they'll keep them moist a lot longer in between waterings. And it discourages critters from digging into the planter. There's Bina. Oh, she happy. I need to make some babies out of her, don't I? I do need to. My table viola, she is parched. I kind of keep her parched though, because didn't take much water for me to water the other pot that was larger. And so this one, I don't want to constantly overwater the pot and have it drip down underneath the table. It's just a waste to do that, you know. Here's the red onions. Quite happy. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 5. And they're growing at different rates, which is also nice because I can just harvest the one that I'm ready for. This is Buffy. I'm thinking about putting some carrots around the sides here. And same here. And then here's the brick bed. This is the disrespectfulness that I was telling you about. Look at this. We don't call this bay window garden, I guess. I have watered Mister's plants again because he can't be counted on. This is the ginseng ficus. I kind of want to say I don't see many new leaves on it, but at the same time, it's not dead, so I don't know what's going on with it. This is my planter, bananas. This is my planter that, I don't know, it's okay. It's soiled. There are absolutely no gnats anymore, which is why you don't see the sticky doohickey. Sweet potato vine. I didn't take advantage of the opportunity to swipe another purple one that I had seen, but if I want a couple of leaves, this will suffice. But I do want to see this make a nice fill it up like ivy, except just be a the fuck spider mites. Oh, here in case y'all want to know what to look for, I'll put it I'll put it behind this counter here, this black counter. Can you see the web that's sealing up that center piece where the stem is? I don't know if you can see the web. I can. Out of this house you go. I hope it was as simple because I will empty that whole bitch because I have had one too many bouts with spider mites. I bet that's what's going on with the money tree. I'm gonna come spray everything in just a moment. So I'm placing the vines around these leaves because, like I said, every time I threaten to pull this plant, it grows new leaves. But I am going to spray all of these down because maybe that's what's going on with the ficus, right? It's my grapefruit. Money tree. And maybe that's what's going on here. Maybe that's a spider mite issue starting to happen. Usually only a couple of leaves, and I usually remove those leaves that are affected, but I'm going to leave them this time, and I'm going to spray the shit out of the seemingly affected leaves and see if they go back or if I have to get rid of them. Lower branch that I never got rid of. And, maybe I'll check and see how to propagate that and then grow it outside. Because maybe I can keep it alive over every winter and then take it outside. Let's go see what's popping off in the front. And then I'm going to come and do my hair and face and get cute for Mr. Oh shit. Did y'all know this was out here? So there's my okra. It's very happy. And so I'm going to let it continue to dry out for a while. But yes, it's very happy. I might go ahead and put some carrots around it. There are my herbs. I still don't know if the parsley, thyme, oregano. Yeah. And then the opal basil should be in the middle, but it's not. There's Rose. She's barely doing anything because I actually covered her for 24 hours on accident. I changed her bottom saucer, her water saucer, and I put the other one on top of her because she wasn't that tall, and suffice it to say. Now, here's my other okra. I'm going to let them go ahead and start for another day, a second day, so they'll be nice and thirsty. The purple sage, pineapple sage. I think I'll go harvest some pineapple sage and maybe a stevia leaf. Why not? Marjoram as well. I'll go harvest that stuff in a second.